Hello and welcome to episode 107 of the Tristan podcast here on the Tacos channel, where I, Tristan, will not be talking about my upcoming birthday because that is personal and you should mind your own business and stop asking me about it so much so that I address it on my podcast. So please stop talking about my birthday. It is none of your business. It is not open for discussion. It is not something that we will be talking about on the Tacos channel. We could talk about tacos. We could talk about channels. But we will not be talking about my upcoming birthday, where I, Tristan, will be celebrating the anniversary of my birth, as do many people. So, moving on from that topic of the discussion, let's double back to don't talk about it. So, not only do I not want to talk to you about my upcoming birthday, but I want you, the viewer, to stop talking about it. It's none of your business. So, whether you are talking to me about my birthday or talking to other people about my birthday, don't do it. Don't even talk to yourself about my birthday. It is not your concern. It is none of your business. It is something that you should not be concerned about. Stop talking about my upcoming birthday. It's very immature. I have requested for you, the audience, to stop talking about my birthday. So, to summarize this episode of the Tristan podcast, stop talking about my birthday with other people. Stop talking to me about my birthday. Don't talk to yourself about my birthday. Make sure to tell other people not to talk about my birthday. If you see somebody who you think might begin talking about my birthday, tell them, hey, Tristan has specifically requested for you to not talk about his birthday. And if they say, hey, I wasn't going to talk about his birthday, you can reply saying, well, that's good, because Tristan does not want you or I or anyone else, for that matter, to talk about his upcoming birthday. And then that person might be like, okay, you are reasonable in your request of asking me to not talk about Tristan's birthday. And then you can reply, well, I'm glad that I was reasonable in my request for you to not talk about Tristan's birthday. And thank you for understanding the severity of the situation. And be sincere. You know, when you're talking to other people about not talking about my birthday, be sincere about it. Make sure you mean it. And then make sure that they mean it too. You know? If they're not sincere, that's equally, if not worse, as bad. That is my assessment of your conversation with another person about not talking about my birthday. What are you waiting for? Go tell someone not to talk about my birthday.